Hey guys, Brandon Sweeney here from the Steel Regime. I hope you guys are all doing well. We know the Steelers are doing good. They just broke off from mandatory minicamp on Thursday, and they will not meet back up until Latrobe, Pennsylvania in late July when they will meet up for training camp. So guys are on vacation or training until camp begins. What we're going to be talking about today is how the Pittsburgh Steelers have evolutionized the 3-4 defensive line. If you take a look at the defensive line from 10 years ago or Super Bowl 40, 2005-ish area, you think about guys like Kimo Van Olhoffen, Casey Hampton, Aaron Smith, the big guys that just manned up as many offensive linemen as they can while the linebackers got through and made the plays. It's not really like that anymore, and a lot of that has to do with a good job of scouting and coaching from the Pittsburgh Steelers staff. Also, with where the game is heading, the more spread packages and the throwing, these guys have begun to get smaller and have gotten quicker. When you look at the guys the Steelers have right now, starting with Cam Heyward, obviously last season he was lost to that torn pectoral. But Heyward's a guy who has been a leader for the defense for a few years now, but he's proven to be a 7.5, 8 sack guy when he's healthy. The Steelers have also proven they found a quality player in Javon Hargrave, who stepped in as a rookie from a small school and showed that the stage is not too big for him, especially starting for a defensive line under defensive line coach John Mitchell, who's an old school type coach, and inexperienced players often do not get much playing time under John Mitchell. Hargrave is just scratching the surface, I think, of what he can do. And last year with 2 sacks plus a sack in the AFC Championship, one of the only bright spots from that AFC Championship, I think he's just scratching the surface, and we'll see exactly what we have with him in year 2 and as his career comes on. And then perhaps the most talented and athletic defensive lineman on the team is Stephon Tuitt. He had to step up and be that leader of the defensive line. It'll be interesting to see how that experience of the leadership role and having him being in his contract year will propel him into this next season. We know in 2017 the Pittsburgh Steelers will be playing more man coverage. So defensive coordinator Keith Butler brought up that they need 4 guys to rush 4 guys and be able to get to the quarterback and hurry the quarterback and sack the quarterback. So this defensive line is crucial to the success of the 2017 season. And one thing I always think about when you're building an offense or a defense, you start from the bottom up. You lay your foundation and you start from the bottom up. And the Steelers have done that by investing in their defensive line with first, second, third round picks. Heyward's a first-round pick, Tuitt's a second, Hargrave's a third, and they still have depth as well. They signed a Tyson Alualu, and they have Dan McCullers when they get short in distance and they need to stop the run. They got a big guy like McCullers still. So I think the Steelers have done what has needed to be done to evolutionize this 3-4 defense to be able to still be successful in the National Football League. So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is the best defensive line the Steelers may have had in decades? What do you think? You can get involved by following us on Twitter at the Steel Regime. We now have Instagram, and of course you can comment in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for listening to the Steel Regime, and have a great day.